Alright, well, you know what? That was dumb, but whatever. We're done. We don't have to go back to the Black Cave now. And we can head to Saman and get some much needed R&R after whatever the fuck that boss fight was.
So yeah, Goatsa looks like a lovely country, huh?
No. Let Matt cook. I can see the face.
Mac teaching his sister about periidolia.
Ah, tragic. The Ice Canyon path has been blocked by whatever's going on here. I guess we're just gonna have to see what's going on in town.
Yeah, so I guess welcome to the terrible, ominous city of the cursed children. I think Mac is going to fit in just fine here.
Great opportunity for him to make some friends. That rabbit really gets around.
You think it has a tunnel to Gotza?
No, I think it's an Officer Jenny Nurse Joy type thing where it's like they're all just cousins of the rabbit we met back in Ura.
Anyway, don't mind me, ma'am. I'm sure that your father talking to that doll is just fine, but I'm gonna take the $500 that's in your closet.
And then we'll just raid your chamber pots, I guess?
I'm imagining that, like, this tiny child talking with, like a New York gangster accent. Like, hey, this town's great, man! It's a blast, I tells ya!
I suppose that would be a little unnerving, yeah.
Are we gonna chalk that up to the curse, or is this just how they normally talk in this town?
Follow your heart, Crow.
I mean, a curse that makes you talk like a New York gangster would be a very fascinating curse. So, can you go back to the pod and give the rabbit the seed that you just newly acquired, or is it just like a one-time deal, like every time you visit a new area?
Oh no, you can go back anytime.
Oh, okay.
I was gonna say, unfortunately, there's somebody in the toilet, extremely inconsiderate.
Do you mind? I'm taking a shit.
They've been cursed with the eternal shit.
Oh no.
You've been in there for hours!
It won't stop flowing.
You know what? Same, Jack.
Awfully cheery for admitting to being abused.
I mean, if your car could talk, wouldn't it say the same thing?
I was gonna say, like, was there a person in the car we just weren't seeing, or was the car talking?
No, that was the car talking.
So again, I'm coming down more on, like, it's the curse that makes you say weird shit rather than, just saying weird shit in general as part of the culture. Yeah, I wish I was back in Numara, said no one ever.
I mean, it is probably nicer and warmer than wherever we are right now.
Yeah, but you've also...
Considering that the next dungeon is apparently an ice canyon.
But then again, like, is it a better trade-off than having to, like, live under, the stupid auspices of General Kanakas, or Kakanis, or whatever the hell his name you pronounce it as?
Yeah, that one sounds good. Thanks, Dandy.
His stuff drives all the chicks crazy. They'll just love your soul medicine.
True. True to life.
Is this a stealth minigame?
It looks like it's a stealth minigame, but it is not. The man is just so obsessed with the money that he does not give a shit if you go in and raid his safe.
I see. Can we take any of his money?
I mean, we can't take any of his money that's on the floor. But can we take some of his money generally? Yeah, absolutely.
Works for me.
You see all that piled up on the floor there? That's $20.
Oh, man, he's a smuggler? That's really unfortunate. I guess we're just gonna have to, on the charges by the guild, we're just gonna have to seize all of this money. I'm sorry, sir. That's my money now.
Don't do the crime if you can't do the time.
I remember thinking about feet.
It made Sarah uncomfortable.
Yeah, I was gonna say, Kaim, why are you dreaming about feet?
I don't know if there's actually a difference between, like, the things that are character specific and the ones that aren't. Like, there was the staff there for Cook, but also there was just, like, she could just use a regular thing. So, like, I don't know. They had the same power. Does that matter?
I could not tell you, but that is a pretty good question.
It doesn't seem like it matters.
Was the character-specific staff cheaper?
No, I think it was more expensive, actually.
Huh.
Alright, fine. We'll go find the captain.
Is he the guy trapped in the bathroom?
He sure is. They did say that his stomach was hurting. I, for one, like to believe that he's, like, stuck inside one of the, sentient cars. Damn, a car that wants to be a boat. Now I've seen everything.
You are welcome to try driving into the sea, Jack. I can't promise that'll end well, but you are welcome to try.
Yeah, like, a car can be a boat very briefly, and then it unfortunately will ultimately turn into a submarine, but, you know, that's still kind of a boat.
Why would I need to go to the bathroom? Jansen, all you ever want are breaks.
Not bathroom breaks.
Finally, that man can now relieve himself in peace. He's been holding it for so long.
Yeah, just like, all because, like, the captain was, I don't know, just doom scrolling on his iPhone, taking a shit on the company time.
You know? Same. Very relatable. I appreciate that just for that door, the text box that's like, oh, it won't open, is just randomly in the fucking middle of the screen. There's some design that was happening there. You know, I'm sure that's fine. I'm sure there's nothing untoward going on out there.
Also, I appreciate that we just apparently seem to just be leaving this place behind rather than, you know, trying to solve whatever weird curse is afflicting it. Although I
mean, to be fair, we're pretty sure that whatever's going on out there is the thing that's making the town cursed.
Yeah, I was gonna say, like, I imagine that our destination and the curse are ultimately gonna be linked.
Magic energy is true. The source of magic energy? I wonder. Me. Do you sense it?
I'm not sure,
I do, however, sense the presence of powerful energy.
Okay, thanks, Counselor Troy.
Only one way to find out.
Sure looks that way.
So, before we board the ship, it would probably be a good idea to equip an anti-fish ring. Just throwing that out there. Or at least something that does extra damage against water enemies.
Gee, I wonder why.
What was that?
That was creepy. We're surrounded. What? Maybe they're a welcome party.
I would have loved it if Khan was like, by water, we're surrounded by water.
Turn this thing around.
We're going right into the heart of this thing. The fun starts once we get invited in.
Wow, you know the sea so well, just like a captain should. Or maybe not.
Oh. I can feel it. Oh, no. Ah. Oh. Oh, here they are. Get on board. Wow. Hey, come on, guys. They're way over capacity here. Sorry. Let's get them. We don't like seafood.
Now, Jensen, I'm pretty sure...
I say, what a terrible lie. Jansen loves seafood.
Also, in this case, I think Jensen is the seafood here.
I mean, I certainly see food.
So hey, do you remember the boss fight that we just had against a thing that was guarded by a couple minions and would keep summoning new ones?
Oh, we're doing this again, okay.
What if we did that exact same fight again, but this time we only did one round instead of like 4 of them?
And the elements were transposed this time.
Honestly, that's the funniest thing about this to me, is that, like, the fact that it's only, like, they only do this once, so it's like, you don't even get, like, you can imagine, like, the designer being like, oh, well, see, you know, because you have to do this whole engagement multiple times, it wears you down and makes the actual fight harder, but, like, you don't even get that here, because it's always just one fight.
And it's gone.
Don't worry, it'll be back as soon as we kill the scrubs. I guess that's not nothing. These, when these guys attack, they do inflict paralysis, which...
Also, like, this seems to be a lot more manageable than the last version of this fight because, like, the GC gauge is going down by, like, sort of tiny increments rather than, like, whole sections compared to last time.
Yeah, it went to 0, like, after the first volley of mantas died.
Oh yeah, like the enemy GC gauge is like at nothing right now. Like our GC gauge is more or less at full strength.
Yeah, barely touched. I think these guys actually do less damage than the weird wolf things did in the cave too. Anyway, sick fight, guys.
Looks like I still have work to do.
Sarah, what are you talking about? The enemies are dead.
Now she has work to do at getting better at killing them even faster.
This is just too much. We get it when we're on the boat. We get it when we're on land. I mean, we're getting it everywhere we go.
That's pathetic. We just got started. I definitely
Also,
feel it ahead of
Jensen,
us.
you're a fucking liar. You never get it anywhere.
The power that awakened the creatures who live in the dark caverns.
The light is coming.
God, they're just, like, dropping dreams on you like crazy at this point.
I'd have to look to see how many we actually have at this point. I think we're about at the halfway point as far as dreams go.
I'm sorry, you ran into the pier?
Yeah, we ran into the pier. What's not to understand?
I was gonna say thank you, game, for fading out before we got a glimpse of what the hell we were supposed to be looking at, but yeah, okay.
Gee, Gongora, why does your mom let you have 2 magic labs?
Alright, everyone get ready for some Nebel reactor type shit, I guess.
Alright, I'll be ready to push the Jansen into the live stream if we need to.
It's the only way we can return things to how they need to be. Anyway, there's a spot to rest. There's a couple shops here, so like, you know, you can get the equipment if you missed it in town. But yeah. So next time we're going to be investigating Gongora's other magic staff.
I don't like the sound of that.